everyone, I'm Allie.
I'm Evan.
Welcome to week 2 of our beginner partner lessons. So we'll real quick show you what we learned last week. If you missed that video, you can find it on the Swing YouTube page, and then we'll go into the new stuff for this week.
So, the first thing we did last week was the tuck turn, which looks like this. Rock, step, triple step, triple step. Pass by.
Yeah, after that was the pass by.
Rock, step, triple step, triple step. And then...
And those two moves you can do very easily back to back.
So you go rock, step, triple step, rock, step, triple step, triple step. Next we did lollies, which we will do another variation of this week. So it's big rock, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, triple step, rock, step. So if you missed last week's lesson, you can go watch it now. It's on our YouTube page. And we'll get started with this week's lesson, which is 3 moves. Four moves.
But the first one's not really a move. So the first thing we're going to do today is jockeying. Now this isn't really a move that you would incorporate in your dance. It's at the beginning. Now I know we haven't been able to social dance together yet, but one of the awkward things when you first start social dancing is you find your partner, you get on the dance floor, and you can't get the beat of the music. And so you don't want to just stand there while you're waiting to get the beat. Instead, you can do jockeying.
So, jockeying, essentially, is stepping back and forth until you find the rhythm. But it is stepping back and forth with purpose. So, instead of just standing here and going step, 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 we're going to try and get into the ground, just like we said with our triple steps, where we're staying relatively, like our feet are keeping close to the ground, and we're kind of digging in. And once Allie and I find the beat, I can lead her in our first rock step.
So this just can go very naturally in the beginning of your first rock step. You just use it until you can get the beat of the music.
So the best way to do that is to put on random songs and practice it. If you don't have a partner, that is okay. You can practice it solo. If you do have a partner, even better.
So you can, if you want, pause right now, put on a swing song, something like Paper Rings, which we did last week. Magic is a good one.
You can do something slower too. You like older music?
Yeah, Run Around Sue, something like that. And just try to feel the beat of the music, and then when you're ready, go into your rock step.
But now we have to do our actual moves.
Real moves.
Jockeying's real move. It's kind of. Okay, anyways, so this is called the crosshand pass by. It's going to look very similar to something we did last week. Rock, step, triple step, triple step. So one important note before we begin is that if you are practicing with a partner, no gripping, especially on this one. Because if we grip, it literally cannot work. My arm is just going to get all tangled.
Now, the other important thing to note with this one is this is crosshand. So far we've done closed, dancing in closed, and dancing in open. Crosshand is another version. We can still just be doing our rock steps and triple steps with only, we're both holding the right hand.
So, from there onwards, what we're going to do, leads, you are still going to lead that rock step and crosshand just like normal, so a little tiny push. And then just like in the regular pass by, we are going to move towards each other, the leads and the follows, and my hand is going to go up. So normally in this position, if you saw in the demo move, I was kind of more here, but that is blocking Allie's arm from the camera. So we're going to get next to our partner almost. My hand is going to be close to Allie's head, along with her hand.
And my right hand is right across my face.
So, from their leads, you are just going to kind of triple step and step to where you're facing your partner. So you have to get around your partner.
So you're going to bring your partner's arm around their head.
So, rock, step, triple step, triple step.
Okay, and for follows, we get here, and I can't go this way. This doesn't work with my body. And my partner is pulling my arm around my head, so I'm going to triple step over my left shoulder and then come back down to my rock step.
Let's see, are there any other notes?
And just like with the pass by last week, this first triple step, because my partner is triple stepping towards me, I also triple step towards my partner. And that's just because the way the momentum's going, I have to do that because they're bringing my arm up.
So we'll show you this move a couple times from different angles and full speed. So we go rock, step, triple step, rock, step, triple step, triple step. So we're still ending up pretty much across from each other every time after we do it. So keep that in mind. Don't run into your partner. Good.
Yeah, so the next one is going to look very similar. This is called behind the back.
Rock, step, triple step, triple step. Let's show that from a different angle because no, go that way. So rock, step, triple step, triple step.
So here, instead of just bringing my arm down, the lead is going to switch which hand they're holding behind their back.
Correct. So leads, this is your job. Be very skillful and agile. So you're going to lead that rock step like normal. And in the crosshand pass by, when I step forward towards Allie, her back kind of turns away from me. Whereas in the crosshand pass by, I'm just stepping forward. And behind the back, what I want to do, so I want to rock step and I want to go away from her as well. So you can see I'm opening up towards the camera, whereas she is going away from the camera.
So here our bodies are kind of making a line, like a diagonal line.
So we will at one point be behind the back, or back to back. Oh my gosh, terrible. So at one point we will be back to back with each other, and that is when after this first triple step, I am going to rotate myself as I bring Allie's arm over her head. So her arm is coming over her head here, and I now have my left hand behind my back, and my right hand still has Allie's hand, but if you rotate, you can see that my right arm is just going to lead Allie's hand into my left hand, and I'm going to triple step out.
Now follows, this feels pretty much the same for you as the crosshand pass by. You're not really doing anything different, it's just your partner switches which hand they're holding.
So, let's show it one more time in slow-mo from two different angles. So, rock, step, triple step, rock, oh gosh, sorry. So, important note that I forgot to note, as my phone is on 10% battery. Wait, hang on. Okay, go team. So, important note, I end up in open again. So because I handed my hand off, or handed Allie's hand off in my hand, we're going to end up in open again. So, important note. It kind of solves your crosshand pass by issue. If you got to try that out with your partner, you'll see that the hands are a little bit awkward.
Yeah.
So, rock, step, triple step, triple step.
So the way you can check if you're doing this right is if we go from over here. At this point, when the lead is switching hands, I should be facing my partner's back. So we should have, the lead is facing one way, the fall is facing the same direction, looking at their back.
Circle lollies?
Yes.
Okay, so lollies come in many different shapes and sizes, and this is one of them. So here we are in crosshand again. So I'm going to lead a big rock step just like I did in closed lollies. And I'm going to go tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step. And now we can really do this infinitely because we're not moving anywhere.
Going on forever.
So one key point to recognize there is that we are just rotating around each other. A lot of people when they first do this move, their inclination is to try and move the same direction, which is smart but wrong. So big rock step leads you on your left, follows you on your right. And we're going to same tap step and that same arm motion we talked about, where my arm is either pulling or pushing and Allie is following.
Yeah, this is again where we like to call them Barbie arms, are really important. Because I have tension in my arm, my body is moving back and forth as Evan gives me this push and pull motion. And again, we are rotating around our hands in the middle, so we're walking in a circle, going the same direction.
So, same thing as getting out of closed lollies as well, because we're going on our odd foot eaves, so our left foot. So if I go rock, step, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From here, I can lead any move from crosshand to get alley out of this.
So we learned 2 today. We can do the behind the back or the crosshand pass by. We'll learn other ones in later weeks.
Yeah. So I am going to do both, though crosshand pass by is a little harder just because of the way that you're situated. So rock, step, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a really easy one to lead behind the back from because you're already kind of in the position to do it. So we'll show it again. Let's start this way. So rock, step, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Triple step.
So here we're treating that odd number tap step as the first triple step in one of those moves. So when we're doing that odd number tap step and we're getting out, Evan already has his hand up to do that, and then I triple step underneath.
Yeah.
So you need to bring that arm up leads during your odd number tap step.
I will do it behind the back one more time out of crosshand lollies, goodness gracious. And I will count off if you want to practice. Otherwise, you can just rewind and practice yourself. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Rock, step, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Triple step, rock, step. So each of those numbers should be a tap step, just like we learned in the last lesson. Other than that, we're good.
Yeah, that's all we have for this week. Next week we have what we like to call our Bay series, which is the very cute kind of moves that we like to do. It's usually in the spring, it's around Valentine's Day. So that's what we'll have next week, so tune in for that.
Yay!